I think DOJ, in the same way that it is setting up a task force to investigate oligarchs, should look into people who are Russian propagandists and shilling for Putin. That's being, if you are a foreign asset to a dictator, it should be investigated. In fact, I remember when Tulsi Gabbard, and I even hate that we're discussing it because I think to myself, who is this woman? She's she's no longer in Congress. She's a failed presidential candidate. She only practically exists on Twitter. And the fact that we're giving her oxygen is what makes her relevant, that we're talking about her on Hot Topics. But on the other hand, how do you not call out something that is repeating false Russian propaganda and that has been brought down?
They used to arrest people for doing stuff like this. If they thought you were colluding with a Russian agent, if they thought you were putting out information or taking information and handing over to Russia, they used to actually investigate stuff like this. And I guess now, there seems to be no bars. And people are not being told to hate Putin. Putin doesn't need a reason to be hated. It's pretty much clear.
He started a war.
He started an unnecessary war.
But this is kind
that
of
nobody
like,
wanted.
isn't this contributing to the death and destruction of the country and the civilians there?
Well, this is why I say, how can they pat themselves on the back and say, good job?
Well,
when you know he just blew up a hospital with children. Well, Fox viewers know it. They see it.
Fox viewers do know it. My concern also is, do the Russian people don't know it?
No.
I know this weekend, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think Instagram was taken down in Russia. They really are. They almost have a digital curtain now over all information coming out of Russia. And I think a lot of Russians, they've been reporting, they believe that this war is some sort of great mission.
They think it's a peacekeeping mission because that's what's being reported on TV.
Except for the people who are out protesting.
But in the same way, that it almost seems impossible to believe. And then you realize there's people in America who think January 6th was, some sort of patriotic act.
So
misinformation works.
It does. But, those of us in the know should keep our eyes on what's going on because this affects everybody.